Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Dutchman Plays Mahjong Soul. It's the second game of the night. We had an okay finish in our last game. We avoided 4th place, so we didn't lose too many points. The winner of the game was very kind in hitting 3rd place hard enough to knock them below us. We're very appreciative of their efforts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But it's on us to kind of prevent that from happening. Let's tighten up our game, play more appropriately, and see what we can do. A lot of expert threes in the arena tonight. Goodness gracious. Got a 7-8-9, a 2-4, a 2-4-5. Let's drop our west first. Even though it's our wind, it is once cut. Then the south will come next. I've got a 1-4. I now have an Ipeco chance on the 7-7-8-8-9-9. Ipeco being the doubled sequences. And there it is! It fills in automatically. We'll drop our 1 off first. We have a 4. Anything the 4 picks up is gonna be redundant to the 1. I got a 2-4, a 2-4-5, and an 8. The 8's kind of weak. The south is safe. Ricci across the way is really frustrating. It's super fast. We don't really have anything to defend against that, except maybe 9 of characters. 6 is Dora. The 4 is Suji. I dropped the 2 because it's lower than the 3. Not necessarily a safe tile, perhaps. Do I drop 7s? Yeah, I do. You drop 7, you drop 8, you drop 9. Now you drop the 8 of bamboo. The most important thing is don't get hit. There's no information on the board yet as to how to defend against this. So we drop our 7, we drop our 7. I think you drop another 7. The 1 goes first. We already have a 2-4. We'll at least be able to keep pace there. 7 of dots. And the 8 of dots is safe as well. So 7 and 8 can come out. I've got a 6, 7, 8 now. I can drop the 8 out if it were safe, but it isn't. In fact, characters might be screwed up and down. I'd rather drop the 2 than any character at the moment. I've got the 7 still, though. Uh-oh. We might have to drop a live tile. Drop the 2. It passes. 9s are safe now. Drop our 2, drop our 9. Reds are safe as well. Greens are possibly safe. Alright, we made it. 3, 6, and 5, 8 in characters in bamboo. So good job to us for defending there. North, white, 5, 6, 7, 7, 9. I like the shapes. The 2 is floating. The 3 is floating. We got double inside weight, 5, 7, 9. Looking for 6s and 8s. Double-sided, double, 5, 6, 6, 7. Dropping the 3. We don't need a 3 there, or a 9 there, sorry. And then we have a terminal weight and a double-sided weight. Where's my pair? I don't have a pair yet. 6s, I'd have to drop the 7. Call this a 3-5. Could do. 1-3-5, dropping the 7. I'll take it. So 1-3-5, pair of 6s, 5-7-9. Terminal weight, which is not great, but then a 5-6 double-sided. So double, 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 and then 1 terminal weight. I can take that. 2 accepts a 3. The 5-6 does not. So the 2 is kind of scary to discard, but we will drop it anyways. We're just looking for efficiency here. And if the 1s are the pair, we can drop the 3 and the 6, looking at a 5-6 weight. Turn one of our double inside weights into a double outside weight. Slightly more efficient. 7s get pwned, so the 8-9 is completely useless to us. We're going to spend every single turn dropping this 8 and 9 shape, because we will never see this suit come to fruition. And indeed, as you see, we draw the 8 and the 6 back to back. 1s are safe against this player, so we can drop the 1 there. Probably 1 and 1, and then 3. Looking at a double 5-6 weight. Seems kind of silly, but I think that player is dropping everything that isn't characters, so we'll actually benefit from that. Yep, and then the 8 and the 9 is safe. Uh-huh. Eights are safe to everybody. We'll drop that first. I think this guy might get hit by Chinitsu if we defend for long enough, so that would be really funny to me. I'm gonna drop my 9s. I think they'll be safe. They are. It was a possibility. Fives are safe against both. 2 bamboo is safe against both. The 5 bamboo is technically safe against both, I think. Rip! Wow. I'm surprised that guy got Tenpai. Oh no. You gotta be careful with those Honitsu hands. You reveal that much of your playstyle, players are gonna take advantage of it. That's all I'm saying. It's a powerful hand. You think you're gonna scare people, but then they have Tanya Dora 7, and they're like, we don't care. We're actually the better hand at this point. You get roamed, you're in last, and you go, how could I have made such a terrible mistake? And it's because you opened up on you did turn 1 Chinitsu. It's gonna take you 17 turns no matter how you do it. You can't play that way. It's just not gonna work out. I'm sorry. That might have gotten you out of the amateur leagues, but now that we're an expert, you gotta play it better. You gotta step it up, brother. That doesn't mean anything to me. I got a pawn in the 8s now. I think I'm gonna drop the 1 here. I don't know if that's the right play. The idea is we're gonna pwn the reds. So this can be a pwn, this can be the pair. And I just don't know if that's the right way to play. The 1 is entirely superfluous. We'll drop that out as soon as we can. We'll do it right now. The 5-6 is beautiful. That's the kind of shape we're looking for. We'll drop our 8, drop our 9. Inside weight on the 3. Pair the 3s, pwn the 8s. Double-sided 5-6. Pwn the reds and you're good to go. 2 of dots is Dora. There's nothing we can do about that. The 4 is interesting. But we have the 8s for flexibility, right? So... uh-huh. That's interesting. So 2s and 5s and bamboo are interesting to us. There's 1, 2 there. No 5s. 1 is safe to the left. We'll drop that right away. And that's our only safe tile against them. The 7 is safe, but that's also our tile here. Let's drop our reds. It wasn't very likely they were going to be waiting on the reds because we had 2 of them. They would have had to have gone for a pair weight or a double pwn weight. And I just didn't think that they were that kind of player, given the league they're in and the way they've played so far. Fours are safe. 5s are safe. We'll drop the 4. We'll match. The white is completely alive, and we don't have a pair of them. So they could totally have whites in their hand. Drop the 5 next. Just, again, we're playing completely safe. We don't have tiles to fight against this. 6 is safe. That's the wrong tile. That was a misclick. We meant to click the 6 here. The 7 is technically stoogied by the 4. Oh, and it's also safe in their discards. But yeah, we did not mean to click that 7 there. Whites are now safe. They actually drew 1 and discarded 1, so we know they're safe, guaranteed. And we're just gonna play out and let Ryu Kyokyu take points where they may. Easy peasy. That's the best case scenario. Second and third both lost in Ryu Kyokyu, so dealer goes up. We stay equal to each other. I am in second place still. It's not south round yet, so we'll go ahead and drop our south. A 6, 7, 8, a 2, 4, a 3, 4, but there is a Dora chance. Greens are twice cut. We'll get rid of that first. Whites are now cut. We doubled up on the 3s, which is perfect. We wanted a 2, 5, and a now solo 2 weight. So probably drop red, drop 6. But that's a 5 block style. Do we really want to commit to that? Then we can drop red, drop east. If we draw on the 6, do we drop the 7? Yeah, because I need both of these. Alright, so we're dropping the east. If I break the 7s as the pair, I have to take the 3s as the pair, right? Let's lock this in. Now I can drop 3, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8 to keep this door sequence alive. The 9 is not a backfire. I will not entertain that idea. There goes the 7. I think the 6, 8 might be our weakest shape right now. East we don't need. The 6 is kind of alive, but I'm not worried about this block. Let's drop the 9 first. Now we're afraid. We don't really have value, right? Let's throw away completely. Let's defend, defend, defend. We're gonna take 3rd in that case, but 3rd doesn't lose nearly as many points as 4th does. I'm out of Genbutsu tiles. I'm gonna play the 8. That's fine. It was characters. 2s and 5s. Nope, 5s and 8s. I don't. We had one. We had 1 5. Alright, we got a pair of Souths. We'll make that our Pinfu pair. Also a pair of 1s, so it's not a great hand. 5 connects to 7. So pair, inside weight, nothing. Inside weight, pair, pair. That's a Dora. I'll drop the 9 over the Dora. Half flush is a mile away. I only have 1 block I can steal. 5, 7, 9 is more efficient than a 2. I'll drop this 8 first. I still think I can make this Dora work. That's Yakuhai. It's a value pwn on the Souths there. I'll drop the 4 because it matches their discards. But this red is kind of spicy now. You can't pwn that. Good to know that it's safe though. You drop the red, it gets pwned. Again, our Souths are safe though. Let's try to push the 8. I don't think it's that dangerous yet. It makes it through. It was Suji to the 5, so... Ooh. He was Tenpai, which is scary. But I don't think that's gonna put him into 2nd. No, it didn't. So we're still 3rd. We're in a comfortable position. 5, 7, 9, solo 5. Drop the north first. Only we can use it. East is double east, so we'll hang on to that for a second to make sure nobody can take it. South is valuable only to South C, but we can use it as a Pinfu pair. I got a 7-9, a 2-4-4, 5-7-9. So 5s and 2s, dropping the east, looking for Pinfu, Richi, something like that. 6 of characters is Dora, so I'd love to drop the 9 for that. Let's throw the east now. 9, I don't need. I've got plenty of pairs elsewhere. I got a pair of souths I gotta do something with even. Don't need a 2. With a 6-7, I can drop the 7-9. Or do you drop the souths? 7-8-9 fills in. Let's drop the souths out. I think we have enough pairs elsewhere. That's not a bad decision. Two is now safe across the way. We'll try the 2. Alright, the 1s are the pair now. 2 and 4 are probably fine. I'm not sure about the 4 there. Drop the 2. Whites and south. We're gonna get out of the way on this one. It's our nearest competition and first place that are fighting right now. And we don't want to get hit by either, so we'll let that play out. Second place is brought down a little bit closer to us. We're into South 1 finally. Got Yakuhai in the west, we'll take it, dropping the 1. I got a 1-2, a 5, a 9, a 6-7, which is Dora. Pair of 4s and a 7. Drop the 9. We got a 2-4, 6-7, pair of 4s and a 7. Looking for 3, 3, 5, 8. We'll drop the 7 first. The pair of 6s is actually a 2, 4, 6. The 8 does nothing. I'm going to throw that away. I'm thinking of dropping this 5 as well. But if I pick up anything on it, I would drop the 1-2 instead. I'm gonna drop the 1-2. This I don't know if the AI would agree with. It all worked out, but I don't know if that's the right move. I don't think you should do that too often. We still don't need the 8. But you can say that we turned our only 3 weight into a 3-6 weight, but there's no way we could have known we would have drawn a 4 or 5 there. We gambled everything on drawing something next to the 5. Alright, 7s are the pair now. So we call this 2-4-6 and a 3-4-4. This is our pair, this is double-sided, this is double-sided, this is double-sided. So we're as efficient as we can be. 3s are kind of getting dunked on, which is unfortunate. We can steal, and we will, because we are 1 tile away from Tenpai, 2 tiles away from Tenpai. We don't need an 8. We can pwn 7s and 4s, dropping the 3. But we do need a Chia tile. I don't want to Chi that one. I will con. I'm going to drop the 8. I just don't want to open without my my double inside filled in. I'm not gonna keep twos. And maybe we can with the threes gone, right? Three of dots are kind of dunked on. Wow, that's rude. You're a rude dude. East are safe. The 3-4 is looking spicy though. The 4 is safer than the 3 is. A lot of the 1s, a lot of 7s out there. And I've got 2 of the 4s. That's what I thought, but we had to take it. Too late in the game to drop a 4. We're not in the last though, so we are still playing correctly. 5, 7, 2, 4, 7s and 8s, and a bunch of useless honors. East will go first. We have a 5, 7, 9 now, and a 2, 4. Double-sided 4, 5 with an inside 8. However you want to look at it. All these are not cut yet, so just left to right. They're all not cut, but they're all useless to us. The 3 fills in, that's good to see. We're not going to open on this hand. We don't have value. Alright, 6 connects to 8. We can drop our 3 now. 7s and 8s is not a great weight. The 9 is not useful. We already have the 6. Can we open on the 6 bamboo? We can. Alright, so now we have a Tanyao hand. Tanyao being all simples. We throw our 9 away. Everything is inside weights now. Drop the 3 here. If we take a 2, 5, 8 weight though, that means that we're going to end up on a 6, 9 over here. And that's not the right way to go. Because a 6, 9 is going to throw our Tanyao out the window. If we take the full straight approach, we've already discarded a 9. Seven and 8s were already going to be a bad pair weight because there's 1 7 and 1 8 out there. So we have to turn this back into a sequence weight. If we draw 6, if we draw 9, we're dropping the 8, guaranteed. Riichi Pinfu, I'll take it. Riichi Pinfu, possible door 1 if we get the 6. If we get the 6, we also get Tanyao. If we get the 9, it's just Riichi Pinfu. But we'll have won the hand because they were probably defending Dora. Reds are safe. 6, please. Not quite. 9? I'll take a 9. I just want to win. As long as the guy across doesn't win. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Pay attention now. What are you doing? Six, 7, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 2, 5, and a 3, 4, 6. So I want something on the 3, 4, 6, which is why we're dropping our honors and bamboos. We'll probably drop the 1, then the 2. We'll drop the 2 first because we drew the 2 on the bamboo. So we might find a pair on the 1, 4 here. And then we're dropping 1 Dora for 2 Dora. But we might have to pair this, right? Alright, we won't have to pair it, so... You drop the 5. 1s and 4s are the pair weight. And then we're gonna pick whichever sequence fills out first for our final weight. 9 does not add anything to the hand. And in fact, 6, 7 are looking kind of weak regardless. Players are probably hanging on to their 5s, 8s, and 2s just due to the nature that the 6 is Dora. I think 6, 7 will slide out nice and easy. We paired the 7s. I can drop the 1, then the 6. Let's do that. I don't know which of those pair weights was better. Four is kind of spicy. I'll drop the 6 first. I'll drop the 4 when I'm ready for it. And I might drop the 3 as well. We definitely don't want a 7. And I deemed it was early enough to slide that through. It was a very scary tile, and you saw the hesitation on it. But the idea was that... See, now he's probably ready for it. I'll take the 2-5 weight, I think. Am I gonna get Roan on 4s? Let's try it. Alright, we pass. I think we're gonna win this hand. The 4 made it through, putting us on a 2-5 weight. 2s and 5s have come out from 2 players' hands, so unless they reverse course and throw their hands away, they're gonna have to discard the 2-5. This player might drop 2-5 to defend against these 2 players. And there it is. Riichi Dora 1, Riichi Pinfu Dora 1, Ura 1 as well. As dealer, that gives us 11-6. That puts us solidly in 2nd place. That is the kind of play you need to make if you want to win in Mahjong. The 4 was super risky, but it made it through, and we won big because of it. I'll drop south first. Eliminate the possibility of double south. Then green, then red. 2-3 connects is very beautiful. We have an 8-9, which is very weak. A 1-3-5 looks good. 7-8-9, dropping the 8 out. And then I got a pair in the 3s now, so... player in last has a pawn of reds. I don't care. Three connects to the 5, so I can drop this 8. I might drop the 2, and then I have all my blocks. We didn't make it to 6 blocks, but we have pretty weak 5 block. Eights get cheed. This 2 might be dangerous now, but I think that 8 is now safe. West are safe. The 4 came out, so I'm going to drop the 1. It might be a half flush play coming from the right, honestly. And there's hesitation on the 7, which makes me nervous. Eight is safe to the right. Two is Suji to the 5. This player has not dropped a dot yet, aside from that 6. And there comes a 2. I warned you, brother. South 4. All we need to do is knock this one out of the park. If we can hit the left for... we need over 3 Han to turn the tides. I meant to drop the west first. Although dealer getting another round, it would not be the end of the world. And I guess we would have gotten a value po no matter how we dropped it. So it's not the end of the world. We'll let it go. We'll keep a 4 over a 1 because that just makes sense. Got the 9 of characters, although we want an 8 in our hand. East is once cut. 2, 4, 6, 4, 7, 9. 7, 9 is stronger than the Lonely 4. It's not a Sangen hand. They don't even have the pair anymore. It could easily be a half flush though. Let's drop our 1, 2 in the bamboo. The 4 of characters is safe against them. Two and 2. I think first place just wants to win a hand, and I don't blame them. I don't want them to win it off of me though, so I'm going to follow their discards. And I will not drop any dangerous dots, I don't think. The 8 was Genbutsu safe. The 9 came out over here. And the 3 over here. 2 came out over here. 8? I'll play an 8. That's fine. It's gonna hurt this player disproportionately. And that's gonna be a second place finish. That's pretty good. It's not a first, but it is positive points. That'll make up for the 3rd place we had from the last round with dividends. So I'm happy with that. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed that episode of Mahjong Soul. If you did, please click the like and subscribe button. It really helps small channels like this one grow and reach a wider audience. And I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening. Goodbye.